Okay, first question for Will, third row here on the left.
Derek Piper, Atlanta Inquirer. Will, congratulations. Could you just take me through the emotions of a day like this and what was going through your mind when you finally heard your name called?
Yeah, it was like a surreal feeling, like just hearing my name called, the suspension through it all, not knowing where I was gonna go. It was a crazy night, but I'm super excited that it happened, and I'm super excited to spend time with my family as well.
Last row on the left.
Hi, Will. How do you think playing in the Big Ten kind of got you ready for the NBA?
I feel like it's a very physical league with a lot of older guys. So it prepared me in that way. It's a very fast-paced league as well. So I feel like in the NBA, a lot of teams are playing very fast. So I feel like it helps in that transition wise.
First row on the left.
Hi, Will. Congrats again. Could you talk about influence of your coaches from your childhood, Coach Brozovic, all the way to Coach Brad Underwood in college?
So I started with Coach Jurosevic at a very young age. He taught me the fundamentals in a lot of ways, so I gotta thank him for that. And I learned a lot from him. And leading there, they're kind of similar in that way. Him and Brad Underwood, they both like to get on their guys. So I kind of like that kind of coaching style. So it pushes me to be better. So they're similar in that way.
Second row in the middle.
Hey, Will, congrats. What was your reaction when you found out you're headed to Washington?
I was super excited. I had a great visit with the team. I really enjoyed the coaches, all the staff. I'm just super excited to meet all the players as well.
Did you get a chance to speak with them yet? What did they like about your game?
The coaches really liked my versatility. They like my ability to shoot, like my guard skills, and they like my IQ a lot.
What's it like for you just to represent Kitchener on a stage like this?
It's huge, Obviously, there's another guy who represented Kitchener before me, and it's just super exciting to be here and super excited to represent Kitchener as a whole.
Will, how do you feel like Illinois prepared you for this moment, and what did it mean to have Brad and some members of the staff here?
Illinois prepared me in a lot of ways, I feel. There was a lot of guys on the team, who were vets, and they led the way for us because they helped us get through a lot of things. And I faced a lot of adversity as well, and I feel like that happens to all freshmen and to most freshmen at least. So I feel like my expectations aren't the same in a lot of ways. Like I feel like I already went through all that adversity, so I know how to deal with it now, and I know to stay confident and stay modest through it all, and stay level-headed.
Last row on the left.
Well, how do you think you'll play off of Trey Johnson?
He's a great guard. He can create his own shot very well. Super great guy. We've talked a few times, so I'm super excited to play with him.
Will, you and Casper's going back-to-back picks. What's it mean to you to go into the league with him, but just to have that moment where you guys were representing a place where you come from and a guy you're pretty close with?
Yeah, we went through the whole season together, and we got to compete against each other through the whole season. So it was amazing, building a brotherhood with him. Just going back-to-back picks, it was super nice, and family for life for sure.
Well, what do you know about DC, just in general, the city, all that kind of stuff, and how many times have you visited? All that. What can you tell me what you know about DC?
The first time I visited was when I went to work out for them. And, it was a great city. It's a sports city in a lot of ways. They got, I'm pretty sure, 3 sports: baseball, hockey, and basketball. I don't know if they have any other sports. But, it was great when I visited there. It seems like the fans are very passionate. The people are very nice. And, it was a good vibe overall.
Thank you very much, Will.
Thank you.